Hi guys, Kurt Provost here, your guide to all things Nu Skin. I was reading an article in the Sydney Morning Herald that was doing a deep dive into a company called LCA Clinics. Actually, I'm not really sure if I should mention their name, maybe I'll get sued, but I doubt I've got enough views on this video for that to happen. Anyhow, this company is a franchise. They do laser hair removal and injectable. And this article was just detailing and highlighting from the franchisee's perspective, the people who are running this business, who bought into this business in the hope of having some freedom, having a better future. It's sharing their perspective. I'm just going to list off a few things that these LCA clinics require in order for you to purchase one. For starters, you need to have over $500,000 just to set up the business. That's before you sell a single thing. You need to, for most people, go into massive debt. There's also a $50,000 franchise fee, and it also depends on the size and location, because you can get franchises that are way more expensive than $500,000 if it's in the center of the city or prime location, something like that. So on top of that, the business owner also has to consider that they will be paying rent, and depending on the location, that's going to vary wildly, but rent is not cheap. Of course, there's the salaries for their employees that will be on top of that. There's utilities that will be on top of that. There's the insurance and all that sort of thing. There's service contracts on all the equipment. Now, within a beauty salon, a high-end beauty salon, the equipment is very expensive, so that would be quite hefty. There's an IT levy. There is a 10% royalty fee on top of each and every single product sold within that business. There's a 3% marketing levy, and just consider that doesn't necessarily mean that the franchise is marketing for your specific business. It could be marketing that will benefit more the business down the road. It's just marketing for the brand in general, not necessarily for your business. And there is also an $1,100 per week management fee. Add to that they control the price. They also control what you can and cannot sell within that business. And they've got the database for the clients that you have coming through there. So does that sound like a good deal to you? Does that sound like freedom right there? Well, the reality for many of the people in this article that the Sydney Morning Herald was highlighting is that it is the exact opposite of freedom. It is servitude. It's like people have gone into massive debt. They have paid a huge price to become slaves to a corporation. The reason why I'm sharing this with you is because that is a franchise within our industry. In fact, you could say we are direct competitors with that clinic, because we provide solutions that people would stop going to a clinic for. Now, we don't provide laser hair treatments and injections and things like that, but we have non-surgical facelifts. We have beauty devices that allow you to have a beauty treatment in the privacy of your own home for a fraction of the cost of those franchises. So it is very relevant. And what's important about this, the reason why I bring it up, is because sometimes you will encounter people who will say, hey, Nu Skin sounds like a scam. It's a network marketing company. It's a direct selling company. Isn't it one of those things, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. No doubt you have come across that at some point in your journey. And if you haven't, you will come across it, because, well, the main reason that you come across that is that people simply haven't had a lot of experience in the business world. If they were aware of what it requires to go out there and set up your own business, or to buy into someone else's great business idea like a franchise, they would be looking at Nu Skin with amazement and awe in their eyes. Because what is required to start up your Nu Skin business? Very little. At the highest level, if you want to purchase every product that you possibly could to get started right today with everything you see behind me and more, that would be a few $1,000s at the upper limit. That is totally different to going into debt for the rest of your life on the off chance that you might be able to get a return on that in 10 years' time. Well, what does it require for Nu Skin? It requires for you to use a product and to get an experience with that product and love that product and share that product with other people. That's not an expensive thing. That requires your time and energy. That's it. The financial side of it is so small that you can barely even mention it when you compare it to other businesses. But how about the upside? What is the growth potential of this business? Well, instead of a franchise where you lock yourself in to a single geographic location, where you are at the mercy of what happens in the 10 square kilometers around you, this is up in the air, it's in the cloud, it's flexible, it's wherever people are, an internet connection is, your business can go. That is unlimited. The only limit that is placed upon it is the amount of effort that you pour into this business, because there is leverage built into it. That is a far superior business model as far as I'm concerned. So I just thought this article was really interesting for highlighting that. If people find, if they find fault with Nu Skin and how Nu Skin, what the requirements for running Nu Skin as a business, they really have no idea of what it's like to go out there and build their own business. The cutthroat world that is out there and how much you have to invest before you have any hope of getting a return. When I started in this business, I bought the cheapest thing that I could because I didn't have a lot of money, but I started talking to people straight away. And you know what happened? In that first month, I turned a profit in my business. That's an incredible thing. Every single month since then, for over a decade now, I've been turning a profit. And I haven't been working my business every single month. I mean, that truly is a different business. And it was only possible because of the structure of Nu Skin, because of the flexibility of it, because of what Nu Skin as a company allows us as distributors to do. So, if you would like to find out a lot more about that, I will link a video in this description that will go more into detail for Nu Skin. My name is Kurt Provost, your guide to all things Nu Skin. I will catch you in another video very soon. Ciao guys.